Hey, it's your favorite cousin Vinny here, coming at you live. I'm here to give you the real scoop, not the crap the fake media's feeding you. And remember, if you're offended by a few choice words, you might want to switch channels now. This ain't for the faint of heart, we're telling it like it is. And before you go, subscribe, comment, like, and share, because you ain't gonna find another channel like this anywhere. Chris Dallas is the man, and this is another recreation, so remember that. All right, so let me get this straight. Trump gets back in the White House, all right? And that slams the door shut on those federal fucking cases. You know, the big ones, the bullshit ones, the fucking lock 'em up shit. But New York? Oh, no. This state case is still hanging around like a fucking bad smell. I mean, can somebody explain to me why this ain't over yet? Oh, right. It's 'cause Judge fucking Merchant here has until Tuesday to decide whether to toss out Trump's conviction. Now, if he does, that's it. Kaput. Goodbye. Case closed. But if he doesn't, oh boy, they're saying we're heading to sentencing. Yeah, okay. Like, that's even gonna fucking happen. Yeah, sure, they're gonna sentence a guy who just won the election. Give me a fucking break. But here's the real kicker, right? Trump's team, they're smart, all right? They got this Supreme Court decision now that says presidents get a bit of immunity. So his lawyers are saying the whole fucking thing should be tossed. Like, poof, gone. It was a sham fucking trial anyways, orchestrated by leftist Democrats who hated Trump from day one. I mean, how do you legally turn misdemeanors into fucking felonies? Go ahead, tell me, because I'm the best fucking lawyer around and I still can't figure that out. And there's nobody better than me, trust me. These fucking leftist Democrats did it alongside this crooked Judge Merchant that sided with them right from the start. You think this judge is going to deny him? Please. If he does, Trump's going to keep this thing in court until the cows come home. Because let's face it, no judge wants to be the schmuck who tries to send a sitting president to the slammer. They're all saying it's uncharted territory, like they're taking a fucking road trip without a map. And let's talk sentencing. I mean, what are they gonna do? Throw the fucking guy in jail? He's 78 fucking years old. A non-violent felony? And they think they're gonna put him behind bars? They wouldn't throw a fucking granny in the joint for this kind of stuff, let alone a president. Hell, he might get a fine, a couple $1,000 at most. Or maybe they just tell him to get lost and call it a day. It's all a bunch of fucking horse shit if you ask me. And I know better than all these fuckers involved in Trump's trials. And don't even get me started on this pardon bullshit. Because this is a state thing, right? He can't just wave a magic wand and poof, it's fucking gone. He's gotta sit there, twiddling his thumbs, waiting for a judge to decide if he gets a slap on the wrist or what. You know what I say? This whole case is just a pile of shit designed to mess with him. It's political, plain and simple. Always has been. And you know what's gonna happen if this judge pulls a fucking fast one and keeps the conviction? Trump's lawyers are gonna appeal, and appeal, and appeal. They'll kick this thing down the road so far, people will forget why he was even in court in the first place. So, what's the solution here? Judge Merchant, throw out the fucking conviction. Let the man get on with his life. I mean, come on, enough with the games. Trump's back in the White House, all right? The people spoke. The whole thing's a fucking circus, and it's time for the curtain to come down. And if anybody's got a fucking problem with that, they can take it up with yours truly, Vinny fucking Gambini. I'll show him how to get around this whole mess. Just a little dose of good old-fashioned common sense. But hey, that might be asking too much from these fucking clowns. Uncharted territory, my fucking ass. More like uncharted bullshit. Ooh, so get this, all right? The Republicans locked up the fucking Senate, achieving a majority with at least 52 seats. They got that in the bag. That's done. Now, if they win the House, too, which they're leading 211 seats to 203 seats, but ain't locked up yet, they need 218 seats and they'd have a full-blown fucking majority. But it's still undecided as votes in several key races are still being counted. But if they win, with that majority, they could, I don't know, maybe impeach this fucking Judge Merchant character who's holding Trump's case over his head. I mean, seriously, they'd have the power to do it. It'd be a walk in the park. And then there goes fucking Merchant jobless. It's the only way Trump can get rid of him, unfortunately. The only way to remove a federal judge is through the impeachment fucking process, which involves charges being brought in the House of Representatives, followed by a trial in the Senate. If the Senate convicts with a 2/3 majority, the judge can be removed from office. But if Trump believed Judge Merchant was biased against him, he could potentially request that Merchant recuse himself from cases involving him. However, this decision is up to the judge, and would typically require a clear basis for claims of bias or conflict of interest, which I believe he fucking has. Think about it. If they take the House, they could finally do something about these fucking crooked judges that got it out for Trump. Because, let's be honest, this Judge Merchant's been after him like a dog with a fucking bone. You get the Republicans in both chambers, they'd have the numbers, boom, simple majority, and they could toss him the fuck out. It's like one big checkmate just waiting to happen. And all these clowns trying to keep Trump down, They're probably sweating fucking bullets right about now, just thinking about it. 'Cause if Trump's got the White House, the Senate, and then the House too, oh my, it's game fucking over for all these crooks in this fucking horse shit. So, Judge Merchant, maybe it's time you think real hard about how long you want to keep pushing this nonsense. So here's my advice, Judgy Wudgy. Toss this fucking case, clear the slate, and let the man get on with running and fixing the country that your fucking administration fucked up. Or risk getting the fucking boot from a house that's itching to clean house themselves. 'Cause if they get that majority, you're fucking toast. It's lights out. Uncharted territory. More like the end of the fucking line for this witch hunt. All right, that's the lowdown, folks. Remember, if you're tired of the bullshit and want the truth, this is the place to be. Subscribe, like, comment, and share, and tell your friends to get on board. Chris Dallas and Celebrity Recreations, we don't pull punches, we don't sugarcoat, and we sure as hell don't apologize. Thanks for watching, Vinny out.